Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, or if you watch this later, it's not going to be Tuesday. We have the final character trailer before the playable alpha at EVO Japan. A lot of us thought June would be announced at EVO Japan, maybe during the finals, things like that. But no, they're showing her right now, so they're ramping up to the full playable alpha. Maybe the playable alpha will have its own trailer. Either way, this is pretty exciting. Let's go ahead and play into it. Let's go ahead and play it. I've been talking too much Tekken. So I'm familiar with June loosely. She's not. I played Tekken Tag 2 growing up, so I'm used to seeing some of her. Oh, I'm used to seeing some of her moves. But this is interesting. It's starting in what looks like the anime. She looks super good. She got a nice Unreal Engine 5 facelift. I'm excited because I didn't care for I didn't care for her much in Tag 2, but I watched the anime. And I really enjoyed her portrayal there. Okay. So that looked like a little stance with the golden aura. Okay, that stance is in Tag 2, that little cancel. And the water effects are beautiful. The light beams that she just did remind me, the light beams remind me of Unknown from Tag 2. Oh shit. Where you been? Where's the child support? Kazuya's son, oddly respectful for his fatherless behavior. You know, he's tried to kill Jin multiple times. Oh, that didn't look like forward 2. That looked like Asuka forward 2. Okay, we'll look at that. Punish. There's a lot of 3D going on in this trailer, her specifically. Both her opponent, she and her opponent are doing a lot of stepping. So we'll have a lot of properties to analyze. And then we saw this in the first trailer. Harada was laughing that it looks like she's hearing Jin or something, but it's her rage art. Oh, is she curing him of the Devil G? Dang, okay. Let's run it back. That was Sunlock. I think she looks really pretty. She got the facelift is so cool from Tag 2. It's been what, 13 years since we've seen it? Alright, so this is clearly a stance, and so she sidesteps out of it, right? And we've already seen this kind of interaction in a lot of the other trailers, where we're not sure if the sidestep is enhanced because she's doing a button. This case, I think, is somewhere in between, where it looks like the sidestep. See how her hand is by her face like this? As you advance the frames, it looks like this is just the way her stance sidestep looks like. Because I don't think she put out an attack until after the whiff. That's kind of cool. Looks like a stance with a sidestep that is either enhanced or just has a different animation. This move puts Jin in crouch. It looks like they recover and then a mix-up. Because I think he could have blocked there, but it looks like he's ducking or just holding forward. And then she gets a really cool knockdown. That's interesting that it's not heat engager or something. It's rare that we see just a straightforward knockdown these days, I think. 13 frame punish on the stature kick, assuming it's the same. This stance is still where she does that little here and then a cancel. That's from Tag 2 as well. That high looks like it has a bunch of frame advantage. I did not mean to hit backwards. And then she does Asuka's 3+4 to jump over. That light beam looks a lot like Unknown in Tag 2 used to summon the big purple hands. Now it looks like light beams. Pretty cool. I wonder if they'll explain Unknown as a character, or if that's just going to be retconned. Light beam again. Extension. These are really cool effects. So this kick was her bound in Tag 2. But, so to extend it, she gets a light beam out of it. So now it's a 3-hit string instead of just these 2 hits. And it puts her in this stance. This angel stance or something. And it's got some charge mechanics. I wonder if it enhances her damage like a Claudio Blue Hand. Flip over Okazemi, not a big fan of that. Usually it kind of dumbs down the Okazemi after. The situation is so disadvantageous for the defender. That looks like an electric, man. That is so cool. What? I wonder what move was Kazuya coming in with? He comes in with a hard to tell. That looks like an electric. That is so sick. It uses up the screw bound right away, the flip bound. So kind of like a Jin electric in Tekken 7. Heat burst. I'm figuring it out. It's a heat burst. Okay, stance. Oh, so you remember how she went into this arm stance from Tag 2? It looks like she can insta cancel it into a power crush. So if you challenge the stance, there she does a power crush, and it has an attack throw. That is really cool. Okay, some chip damage she took there. You see that? And Kazuya has some devil form stuff. It looks temporary. That punish. That's the punish I was talking about. Okay, run it back. That looks so much like Asuka's forward 2. And June had this, but instead of being a full launcher now, it has an extension into a heat engager. So you don't even get like a combo. It just turns into a mix-up situation. That's something we're seeing a lot too. A lot of whiff punishers or big launchers or knockdowns aren't that. They're no longer turning into combos or knockdowns. They're turning into mix-up situations. We saw this with Jack forward 1. It didn't knock down anymore. It put him in stance and he got to do a mix-up. And here she gets a heat engage and we see her heat smash, which is a mid. I don't think there was anything special to see here. It does look really cool. It looks like they put all their budget into June, which is honestly not a problem. Okay. Kazuya does 1+2. She punishes. It's like a death fist type punish or like a Heihachi push. Oh no. What just happened there? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. So chip damage because of heat. He challenges out and block. That's not a power crush. That's like a parry. And it puts her in stance. Oh, and it's tracking. Okay, hold on. I need to do this at slow speed. I need to see if that's a stance that she's doing here. Here. Yes, a cancel. So she does stance, cancel into another stance, and then attack. And that move is fully homing to the left. Wow, it's like they're trying to show us that they're trying to show us that you are not supposed to step out of these mix-ups. Let me take a screenshot of that. That's funny. Yeah, so this is a very clear, don't try anything silly. Don't try to sidestep here. That's not what that's for. All right. Oh, goodness. So this, we had a theory, and I think this is where it is. There are multiple heat smashes. Kind of like how characters have multiple rage drives. This is actually insane. Because look what happened right here. You're telling me that she has 2 heat smashes, 1 mid, 1 low? Oh wait, that's not a heat smash. I'm trolling. Here. Look at this heat smash. Mid. Mid, huge knockdown. And then she has a low one right here. Man, what is going on? Oh, wait, it's only out of stance? Hold on. Okay. So she does have it, but she can't use it out of the heat engage run. She can only use it out of her second stance. So it's kind of like Lydia. Lydia has her rage drive out of neutral, and then there's a rage drive she can use only if she does the second of 2 stances. Lydia has like 4 stances. She has to go into 1 to go into the second to do the heat smash. June can go into that stance without the initial stance, I believe. So it's a stance locked low rage drive. Think of like Lars. That's insane though. It's still insane. Okay, so this isn't, that's, what is going on here? That's not even a sidestep evasion. She just did the move and he got counter hit because he's charging it or some shit. Yeah, look, he's really charging that. He really does not like his family. Charging. She has time to sidestep button to counter hit. Heat dash. I love the heat dash combos. Say it every time. And then that's different from the electric she did in the beginning here. That move, play it one more time. It looks similar, but her animation is a little different. That's different from this one. This one. Wait, hold up. Where did she do the electric? It counter hits, I think. Oh, it's the heat burst. Heat smash. Heat burst combo. Jeez. We need new naming, you guys. There's still plenty of time. We could rename it. Here. Wait. Here. After this. It looks... Okay, so you see that? Her, like, legs are still down, and it looks almost like a straight-up electric. The move she does here is a lot different. Yeah, see? Like, her legs are up. So those are two different moves. Both use the flip bound right away. You can see that Kazuya, his combo is flipping around like he just got a... Like, she used the combo extender. June looks really cool. So I'll have to make like a tier list or something. But I think my favorite trailers so far are Lars, June, and then martial law. And then the rest are kind of whatever. No, I think that right below those three, Lars, June, martial law. You have the Jack one was really cool. The King one was really cool. And the Kazuya one I think is pretty cool. And then I was not a big fan of the Paul one and the Jin one. Those were a bit weaker to me. But unless I counted wrong, I think that's 8 characters before Evo Japan. Marshall, Lars, June, Jin, Kazuya, Jack, King, Paul. That's 8. So they put out 8 characters before Tekken 8. And I'm excited to see what footage comes out of the playable alpha. The players aren't allowed to record it. I'm not actually going, so I'll be restreaming Evo Japan. But I want to see the Tekken 8 gameplay. I want to see pros get their hands on this game and try and figure out and solve it. More importantly, I hope they start doing like a playable beta, kind of like Street Fighter did. All these things are really exciting, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Leave a comment if I missed anything. Those are, as we know, I tend to completely miss things. But hopefully my insight was helpful. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.